Hi guys, it's Gina, and today I'm going to show you how to do a natural lip balm at home. If you want to see that, then keep watching. First you have to figure out your containers. I got some lip balm containers off of Amazon, and I'll put a link in the description below. I also have this to hold my lip balms in place so it's easier to pour. You don't need this, it's just a convenience item, but I will put a link in the description below. I'm going to be using beeswax. If you wanted it to be totally vegan, then you can just substitute this with candelilla wax, but that kind of wax is a lot harder, and so I'm not really sure how to use that, but I'm guessing that you would just use a little bit less of it. We're also going to be using some coconut oil. We're going to be using some sunflower oil. I'm also going to be using some unrefined cocoa butter. This has a really chocolatey smell. It smells really yummy. Oh my gosh. Oh, you just want to eat this. Heavenly, like dark chocolate smell, and this will smell in your lip balm. So coupled with that, I'm going to put orange essential oil. So it's going to be like a chocolate orange. So if you like chocolate or if you like orange, you should really like this lip balm because it's going to be chocolatey orange. So this is actually wild orange. I also have a scale. This just makes it a lot easier, and I'm going to be weighing this out using grams. Okay, so first I'm going to measure out 4 grams of beeswax. We're going to do 4 grams of cocoa butter. I'm going to do 4 grams of coconut oil. I'm going to do 6 grams of sunflower oil, and for the sunflower oil, I'm going to be using one of these droppers to get the oil out because this container is, I don't know why, but whenever I use it, I always put way too much. I can't pour it slowly. I don't know what the deal is, so I'm using a dropper. So you want this in a heat-safe container. We're going to do a double boiler method. You want to heat it that way because we don't want to scorch our butters or our oils or anything like that. And you don't want to use a microwave. So we're going to take a pan. I'm going to fill it about that much with water, and I'm going to stick this inside and melt this really slowly. So if you're going to use one of these, you want to get it ready before your oils and butters are melted because they harden really quickly and you won't have time, and then you'll have to reheat it. So you're just going to stick these inside all the little holes here, however many you want. Now the thing with this is if you don't fill it up all the way, it won't be even. So what I do is I just fill up however many I want over here, and then I just like add 2 on the end over here so it stays upright and flat. So I'm just going to fill up mine. Okay, so I put these 2 on this side, so now it will be flat. Okay, so I turned on my heat just until the water got hot enough to start really melting it, and then I actually turned my heat back off because it's better to do it slowly so that you don't scorch or burn anything like that. I'm going to use this wooden skewer to stir it. And now if you take a spoon and you just dip it in, and you get a little tiny bit on this end of the spoon here, it hardens like right away, and then you can kind of test it out like this and see if you like it, like the feel of it. And if you want it to be a little bit more waxy, you can add more wax now, or if you want it to be more buttery or oily, you can add a little bit of oil right now. Now when you take your oils and butters off the heat, you want to make sure that you're wiping the container off and there's no water on it, because if you drip any water into your lip balm containers, it can grow mold and all kinds of stuff. So make sure that there's no water dripping on or left on anything. So we're going to take the oils off the heat, I'm going to dry it off, and then we're going to add our essential oil. I'm going to do 10 drops of wild orange essential oil. So when your lip balms start to harden, it can get like a little indent in the top of it. It doesn't bother me at all, but some people it bothers, I don't know. Maybe if you're gonna sell it or something. See the little indents? But sometimes, you know, if you're selling stuff, you want it to look really professional, but if you're just gonna use it at home, I mean, once you start using it, it doesn't really matter. But you can just take a heat gun, or you can take a hairdryer and just heat it up a little bit, and it'll smooth it out. Or if you wait until your mixture is a little bit cooled before you pour it, that can help too, but then you might run the risk of it hardening too soon, and then it just doesn't lay right in the container, and then it'll be separated and you'll have space. So it can be kind of a challenge to get the wax and stuff off of your glass container. So all you have to do is, when it's still warm, take a paper towel and wipe it out. And if you let it cool down, just reheat it a little bit and then wipe it off, and it'll make your life so much easier. It just comes right out. So if you do wind up getting the lip balm holder, it does come with some labels. I haven't used any of these yet. So these just peel off and you wrap them around your lip balm. We have a label maker. I just use the refills from the label maker. It's just essentially a sticker. I'm not selling these right now, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to know which lip balm that I had made. So I just put that on there, and then I just use a permanent marker and write on there what it is. Mine says #2 because it's recipe #2 of mine. That way I know. And then I also just jot down my ingredients in here. And again, this is just for me, so that I can just look at it and be like, oh, okay, this is the cocoa butter orange one. You know, I want to use that one today or whatever. So, okay, so it's only been about 10 minutes, and that's plenty enough time to just pop them out of here. And this recipe that I made makes 4. I mean, if you're not selling them, you don't want to make like 50 of them. So, plus I like to make different recipes. I don't want to make all the same, you know, I want to change it up a little bit. So I only made 4. It's super smooth, and it just glides right across your lips, and then it has that wonderful orangey, chocolatey smell. I love this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.